Awesome. Great sprint tide. Shield Guardian number 2 does go next. And while it's trying to guard its Mage Master, it is going to swing at Eremos twice.
Actually, can I will do something. I can do something else, I realized.
Okay.
From where I am, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to quicken spell.
Worth it.
And then I will cast that does more, but this will do a little bit better. I will cast Ray of Sickness on the mage.
Okay. Is that a ranged spell attack or a resistance?
I roll to hit, and then if I hit, it makes a con save.
Roger that.
Can my owl come swooping through to give it disadvantage on this? Because it can
Yes. Actually,
yeah.
instead of advantage, I'm gonna homebrew this. Instead of advantage, it will distract Shield Guardian 2 to where the shield bonus to the mage's AC goes away for your attempt to hit it.
Okay.
And so instead of advantage, it goes back to 15 HP AC.
Yeah, it's a 12 on the die, which ends up being a 19 in total, plus 7.
That hits. So what kind of save does the mage make?
So it'll take the damage either way, but this is a con save 15 or be poisoned until the end of my next turn.
It fails the con save.
Nice.
So it is poisoned, and it will now take 2d8 poison damage.
2d8 poison, if you want to roll that. Perfect.
Ooh, I rolled a 6 and a 7.
Magic 13.
So 13?
13.
The 13s have it.
Oh my goodness.
Lucky 13.
It's working out for us this time.
So it takes that poison damage. What does it take any other damage or no?
No, so it takes that 13 poison damage, and it is poison since it failed that con save, so it has disadvantage on attacks and stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That is okay. Yeah. So you see that this thing kind of its beak opens up, and you see it kind of drooling a thick, viscous, kind of yellowish liquid. It's not good. So fantastic. You look like you hit this mage pretty hard. So
Mile has enough movement to fly in, swoop, do the thing, and come back to me. So it's just hovering above me again.
Awesome.
And that is my turn.
Nice. The Shield Guardian, after seeing the owl around there, it's actually going to, instead of attacking Eremos, though, it is going to step over and try to attack Tide, since you dealt so much damage to its mage wielder. So it is going to roll 2 punches against you. The first is an 11, that misses.
Mm-hmm.
The second is a 16, that hits, right?
I will use my I have a free use of shield because of the moon form I'm in right now.
Cool.
And that brings my class up to 18.
So it misses. Nice. So both of those miss. Eremos, it is now your turn.
Like a frozen bubble come around me and shatters as it tries to hit me but fails.
Nice. You take 0 damage as a bunch of shards of ice wash over your face. Painfully, but not causing any real damage. So
it's going away.
Yes.
Leave me alone.
Close call.
Josh, I got a 6 for my confusion die.
Perfect, thank you. So for confusion, that is going to be. Give me one moment here. Why did it go away? I thought I had that pulled up. So a 6. You do not move or take actions this turn. Now you can roll a Wisdom save though to try to break out of it at the end of your turn.
Okay. Save. 16.
Okay, and it's the spell save DC was 15, so you are no longer confused now. You kind of freeze up, and as you realize you hesitated for a few seconds, you're like, okay, I'm back in the fight. So yeah. Awesome. Shield Guardian number 1, you guys hear it running with urgency, but you don't see Shield Guardian 1. Shield Guardian 5 is going to resume the Balgura fight over there. The Balgura fight's going on full force still. Number 3. So Shield Guardian number 3 is going to try to move around that pillar there. So 5, 10. So Shield Guardian number 3 is going to take the dash action, and it turns around that little square that Tide is near, and it gets to where it's flanking him with Shield Guardian 2. So Gaston, 15 feet to your left, to your left on the map, not the left of where you're facing. But 15 feet to the right of where you're facing is Shield Guardian 3 suddenly emerges. So that is close there. Shield Guardian 4 is going to resume the Balgura fight really quick. It misses with each of those. And then the Balgura is going to get an attack of opportunity against it because it rolled a nat 1. So let me take a quick fist attack with that. That's a hit. That's going to be my D10. That's going to be 11 against Shield Guardian 4. Okay. So it is now the mage's turn, and the mage is poisoned, so it has disadvantage on anything it does. Let me really quickly recharge. And how long is it poisoned again? Just for one turn, or
Until the end of my next turn.
Roger that. Okay, so for its turn, it is going to attack Eremos, but this will be at disadvantage. So let me see. It's hang on. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. Eremos, what is your armor class right now?
19.
19. Okay, this is okay. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna hit with the disadvantage. So, the mage brings all of its hands together and shoots a bolt of lightning at you, but you're able to dodge it because it's like shaking feebly from being sick. So Eremos, you dodge that attack. And then it is also going to cast a spell on itself. Give me 1 second here to write this down.
Cannot wait until I have counterspell.
Yeah.
You get that at next level?
I think so, but the thing is, like, I only get the 1 spell slot for it until I level up again.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys see it cast a spell on itself, and you're not really sure what it does, but it kind of moves all its hands around in a quick sweeping motion, and it doesn't take a step back from Eremos because that would provoke an attack of opportunity, but it just kind of shrinks back in position. Those who have line of sight on the mage would think that it casts some kind of spell to help shield itself or heal itself, something like that. And then really quick, Eremos, can you roll me... actually, can all of you roll me a d6, please?
All of us?
Yes. So that's 9 and 6. Sweet. Okay, 15. So, that was in a bad way. So thank you for rolling high on that. All right. So it looks like the mage might have regenerated some health with that, along with that spell. So, the Balgura goes next. It's going to deal out some attacks to the Shield Guardians nearby real quick. Let's see here. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. Okay, so that's going to be okay, you guys hear the Balgura fight continue. Verkus, it is your turn. You are 20 feet away from Shield Guardian 3. You are 5 feet away from Shield Guardian 2. You are 15 feet away from the mage. What would you like to do?
Sorry.
I'll send you guys an updated map real quick since Shield Guardian 3 moved into position. I want to give you guys an update.
Which of these two is more messed up?
Of the 2 Shield Guardians or the mage?
The Shield Guardians.
Shield Guardian 3 looks like it's at pretty close to high health, and Shield Guardian 2 is at around 2/3. So Shield Guardian 2 is a little more damaged.
Okay, but they're not really messed up either way.
Nope.
Damn.
And the mage looks a lot better than he did a few moments ago.
Okay. Verkus is going to... Oh, here's an idea. Okay, now Verkus. So Verkus is going to run over to right next to Tide.
Okay.
And going to smack him on the back and just say, "You don't look comfortable here," and teleport him 30 feet away with his face step.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him near where Kastan is.
Okay, perfect. So he's gonna move to near Kastan.
So he still has line of sight of everything going on.
Perfect. I'm actually gonna move him to the position you were in a moment ago.
Perfect. And then I am. Is it possible for me to position myself so that I'm flanking Shield Guardian 2 with Eremos?
Yeah. So you ran forward 20 feet, you move tied, and then you move 5 more feet to like one, down and right on the grid there, so that you are flanking number 2 with Eremos. Absolutely.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna take a swing
At
Shield
advantage.
Guardian 2.
Perfect.
Oh, and at advantage, first rolled a 15 both times. So with and I add 8
20.
to that, so 23 total.
That hits.
And okay, that's 9. And then I'm gonna add Tavus's Flame.
Nice.
And that's another 3. So 12 points total, 3 of it is fire. And it's all magical damage.
Nice. Okay. 12 points total, 9 of it is magical. Or all of it's magical. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, you hit it for 12 full damage. You deal that with your blades, and yeah, it looks like it's now at about closer to like 75% HP remaining. So yeah, you hit it pretty good. So nice. Awesome. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn, Vegas?
I am tapped out.
Kastan, you are up next, my friend.
Okay. I
should not be drinking coffee at 8 p.m., but here we are. So
whatever helps me stay awake.
I can't play D&D without coffee. It's just I've associated the two, so.
Want to use my last 2nd level spell slot to upcast Guiding Bolt at the mage.
Awesome. So that's going to be a ranged spell attack, correct?
Yes. Let's hope it hits. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Nice. This is going to be
wait, sorry. Because of that spell it cast until the start of its next turn, actually that does not hit.
I hate you. Okay.
If it was a nat 20, it would have hit, but a dirty 20 does not.
That's so good.
Sorry.
I will then use my bonus action to attack with my Starry Form Bow.
Go for it.
That's not going to hit either. So Kastan's just going to continue to hang out where he's at and contemplate how well he is at hitting things at the distance.
Keep in mind, both these, magical attacks you hurl at it are going to hit just a couple feet, like a couple inches away from it, and just dissipate with this shield that it clearly cast on itself last turn. So
the second one that I rolled was a 9 total to hit. There's no way.
Okay, so the second one you're like, well, but the first one you're like, that should have hit it, So okay.
The last 2nd level spell slot.
Valiant effort, Kastan. Valiant effort. Tide, you are up next. You have just suddenly teleported to where you are next to Kastan. You are 10 feet back from Eremos, 10 feet from Shield Guardian number 2, 15 feet from the Mage, and 20 feet from Shield Guardian 3.
Oof. That other Balgura it's been taking damage, right? Like it's.
You've been hearing it taking damage, and you've been hearing it dishing out damage. You don't really know the distribution of health between the Balgura and Shield Guardians 4 and 5. They're just pummeling each other. You don't really know who's winning, though.
Okay, because part of me wants to bring in another one.
I'm not going to say no to that. I'll keep rolling for myself. I dig it.
That mage doesn't like that.
Tangled.
I don't think I'll do that quite yet.
Okay.
Unless we get to the point we're there, but I will see what I can do this turn. I'll move 15 to the left so that there's a line between 2 and the mage.
15 to the left. Let me put that on the map here.
I'm gonna move 15 back, so don't worry.
Oh, okay. So, wait, you already have line of sight to the mage.
I know, but I don't want to hit Eremos.
Oh, so you're moving 15 feet closer to the mage to cast something and then moving back?
Yeah, I'm moving 15 feet to the left. I'm gonna cast something down, and then move 15 feet to the right.
Perfect.
Right,
So
that
that is going to put Verkus between you and the mage, though.
Yeah, I want to be able to. I want to cast a spell that's a line down to hit shield 2 and the mage.
Oh, actually, so if you move 10 feet to the left, not 15, you could totally do that. So.
Yeah, I think I might have to move like. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, let me see how long is this line. Oh, it's a 30-foot line.
Yeah, you can hit Shield Guardian 2 and the mage and not hit Eremos or Verkus, totally.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do my Scorcher attack, which is a Dex save 15 from both of them.
Okay, let me roll first for the mage. Now wait, does poison affect save throws?
No,
it does not. No. Okay. So you said that was a Dex save?
A Dex save.
Of 15, right?
15.
Okay, the mage failed, and then the
Fantastic.
Shield Guardian actually passes miraculously. So the Shield Guardian passes, but the mage does not.
Mm-hmm.
What are the results of that?
I'm not going to use silvery barbs on this. Let's see. 14 fire damage on a fail and half as much on a save.
Nice. 14 to the mage, 7 to the guardian. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And so 7 to the guardian. Sweet. So you cast out a bunch of flame, and the Shield Guardian kind of moves out of the way. It still gets torched a bit, but the mage just takes it full force, and kind of staggers back like. So, nice hit.
Fantastic. And then my owl will fly around to help Eremos. So whether that is to give flanking advantage or to distract the Shield Guardian so that the mage's AC goes down by effect, my owl will be helping in that area.
Cool. With the Shield Guardian not taking full damage from that attack, it's still going to be pretty on its shield game, so your owl can remove that by harrying it, basically. So
yeah, it'll just kind of like bug it.
I dig it. Awesome.
And
well,
then
Todd, that is a solid turn. Nice. Now the Shield Guardian, while it's distracted by you and your owl, is going to cease its shielding action, and it is going to try to kind of move diagonally so that it can attack you, Tide, because it sees you dealing damage to its boss. So as it does that, it will provoke an attack of opportunity from Verkus and Eremos.
I will take it.
Natural 20.
That's a crit. That is a crit.
Second crit of the game.
Love it.
I keep forgetting. Do we double the dice or are we rolling the dice twice?
Roll the dice twice.
Okay.
Rex, what was your result?
4 non-magical piercing damage with a 19 to hit.
That absolutely hits, though. So that's 4 right there.
All right. Still getting used to the new weapon. 15 total magical slashing damage.
Nice.
Okay, so that's going to be okay. Nice. That is awesome. So you guys drop it down. So that Shield Guardian number 2 is at about 1/3 health left now.
Nice.
So you guys are dropping it down, which is awesome. So that one takes some hits. Now it does, since it moved though and provoked those attacks of opportunity, it's going to take a swing at Tide. 12 misses, I imagine, and then it's going to 10 misses. So both, as it takes these 2 hits, it kind of gives some half-hearted punches, but Tide, you're like, I'm good, I'm fine.
I'm still standing.
Yeah, you are fine. Eremos, it is your turn now. Behind you, but with its back turned to you, is Shield Guardian. I'm going to actually just post a map really quick update based on these movements here. Give me 1 second to upload that, but the Shield Guardian will have to move before it can resume shielding its mage, because it kind of went forward desperately to attack. So Eremos, if it turned on its next turn to attack you, it could get a flanking damage with the mage, but the mage is also easier to hit right now, which is nice.
Yeah. So I had seen the mage healing itself, and knowing that my reserves of divine energy are mostly depleted, I am going to just do a standing lunge and just try to grapple tackle the mage and pin its hands underneath my knees.
Okay, great. Due to the number of hands it has, that will be at disadvantage.
You're right.
But
I was hoping Al could help me to.
So this is going to be a contested athletics check.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have a good athletics bonus, but it is getting advantage. So you'll get to roll to restrain. Let's see.
DC 19, Josh.
You pass it. It rolled a nat 1 and a 13, and it has +0 to strength. So yeah, you win with that 19. So you restrain it.
Okay. It's prone, and I've got it pinned underneath, and that's it. That's my turn.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, you tackle that thing and tackle it right to the ground, and you feel it shaking and freaking out because it is not expecting that. So that is awesome. So Shield Guardian 1 is going to dash forward. You guys do see it emerge at the very bottom of that triangle. It is 10, 20, 30. It is 35 feet behind the prone mage. So it would still have to take a dash action to get to you guys. So turn after next, it could hypothetically start attacking and engage with you guys. Shield Guardian 5 is going to resume the Barlgura fight over there. That's a miss. That's a miss. Man, that thing's rolling terrible. Number 3 is going to step forward and attack Verkus. Verkus, what is your AC currently?
17.
Great. So that's a hit.
Shit.
That's a hit. Ooh,
Oh,
okay,
shit.
hang on. So the Shield Guardian is going to land 2 punches on you. So let me just roll 4d6 really quick.
Is that 4d6 per hit?
2d6 per hit to hit you twice.
Okay. Usually I'm just going to roll 4d6. I was like, oh,
you take 17 bludgeoning damage, though.
Okay. Ouch.
I remember that scene in Captain America Civil War where Crossbones Rumlow has that big thing and he just punches Captain America and just sends it. Yeah, that's kind of what I pictured of Verkus.
Verkus is
yeah. That one hurt. You felt some bones crack a little bit. That was a pretty bad one.
that is the most damage Verkus has ever taken.
Yeah. So while that's happening, Shield Guardian 4 is trying to take out the dang Barlgura, and one of those hits lands. So let's see how much it deals to. That's going to be 10.
Okay.
Barlgura is still standing, it sounds like, from the roaring you all hear.
Is it less than half?
You're not, based on the sound of its screams and its roars, how you've heard, you think it is below half health. Yeah.
It's just over there trying to fight for its life.
Yeah. So, let's see.
I was at a picnic with my girlfriend.
I got summoned here in this stupid dungeon.
Eremos, what is Eremos, what is your AC?
19, but I'm occupied holding this guy down, so I'll take whatever.
No, it's the mage's turn, and it tries to cast a spell on you. But because you have its arms pinned, you are able to resist. So let me reflect its spell slots really quick. Hang on.
Really quick, Josh. I rolled
Yes.
2 concentration saves for both hits.
Yes.
I rolled a natural 17 and a natural 18, so I still have Zephyr Strike.
Good. That's awesome. Okay. I'm glad. Glad to hear that. Let's see.
Ramos will shout, "Verkus, come and hit him while he's down."
I'm sorry. I can't see from the pain. Why is everything hitting my head?
Dang. I'll just look over and be like, oh, never mind.
So The mage is able to cast a spell while it's when it's restrained. Hang on.
Restrained is a little bit like I feel generous for you to give me. I think like grappled would be more appropriate. I was just trying to pin its hands, like to
Yeah.
maybe through a somatic components of spells. Maybe if you would let me. So
Yeah, some
restrained is
of
pretty
its
strong.
spells I'm not letting it cast, but some of the ones where it's kind of got a verbal component and it's just kind of
Yeah.
casting those, it is still going to do those. So it
Yeah.
is going to burn one of its higher spell slots, and it is going to unleash Lightning Bolt, which is a stroke of lightning 100 feet long and 5 feet wide. So it is going to be able to put that towards Eremos, Shield Guardian 2, and Kastan. So all three of you will have to make Dex saving throws. So I'm going to roll for the Shield Guardian. That fails, and then Kastan and Eremos will make those as
Natural
well.
19.
Oh, nice. Okay.
19 total.
Yeah, so you guys both pass then. So that means you take half damage. So let me roll for what the damage is really quick.
About to get crispy.
Zirkus, reminder that I gave you some Tide Leaf that will increase your speed by 10, and then because it's one of the enhanced ones, you don't lose your reaction.
Got it. I definitely forgot to.
And you need a bonus action to consume it.
Okay. Damn, I could have used that so much longer ago.
Be high with me.
Totally forgot. I feel like it's not useful currently.
Yeah, I was like, shit. I wish I would have reminded you, like when you were trying to like run up here.
Yeah, I totally spaced on that.
Okay.
I gave it to you last week, so
yeah.
Shield Guardian 2 takes the full damage.
Let's go.
But so Kastan and Eremos both pass, so you only take 12 lightning damage from that lightning bolt.
Gotcha.
Jeez.
So you guys get zapped pretty hard as it lets off, and it burned its highest remaining spell slot to send that out at you guys in a fit of desperation.
I was thinking it might go straight up, like through me into the ceiling. Because
No.
it's on its back.
Nope.
And Shield Guardian 2 is still up.
Yeah, it's still got some HP remaining after.
I guess it hasn't taken that much attack.
It looks like it's at about 20% health to you guys.
Pretty rough.
It's pretty rough.
Boy.
Yes. Now the Balgura really quick is going to continue doing its fighting over there. Let me roll for that guy. That's a hit.
5-2 match.
That's a hit.
I just wanted to take out one of these Shield Guardians and then just like
distracting these two for so many rounds has been so worth it.
It really has helped a lot.
And whatever damage they've taken from the Balgora, because it gets 3 attacks per turn.
Yeah, it's
very nice.
So it's doing good.
It's very nice.
So you guys still haven't heard the booming thunk of a Shield Guardian fall, so that hasn't happened yet, but that is an accurate gif of what is happening. So there's so you guys hear the tussle continuing. And Verkus, it is back to your turn. I think we are getting close to this combat maybe winding down. Do you guys want to do one more round? And if it's still going on, we'll call it. Or do you guys want to play for like another 20 minutes ish?
Let's try to finish this fight. I'm down for that.
I'm down for finishing out the fight.
We're not in any unless anyone else has to go. We're not in any hurry to go anywhere.
As long as we can do speed rounds, like
how close?
You guys can tell the mage is at about half health currently.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll just run over to the mage.
You'll have advantage because he's prone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
So I'm gonna run over to him and just.
Do you want to burn your Zephyr Strike to get even more?
I already burned my Zephyr Strike.
Yeah, he used the attack on one of the Intellect Devourers. He one-shot it. It was amazing.
That was amazing.
I'm still soaked in its gray matter.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll. Actually, though,
part of one of its antennas is stuck to your butt.
Oh,
gross.
Why?
You haven't noticed yet. Nobody else has noticed because your face is covering it.
Okay, I'm gonna. Now with that image in my mind, I'm gonna swing. Okay, and it's at advantage.
Correct.
At least it's not one of its legs.
So...
And its AC is 15 because it has no one guarding it right now.
Okay.
No one shielding it. So.
Okay, so it was a natural. It was a dirty 20.
Perfect. That hits.
For my first attack. So that's 7 points of slashing damage, And then I'm going to add Tavusa's Flame to it.
Do it.
Which is just another 1 point of fire damage.
So we're looking at 8 total?
All
8
damage
total.
matters.
That was just
Yeah.
2 ones, which was a bummer. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack again.
Sweet.
Okay. That's a dirty 20 again.
Nice. That is.
Rolled a hit. And then that's 9 points of slashing damage, non-magical.
Perfect. Let me give you an update really quick on. It's at about 40% health now after that. So you knocked it down pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
based on how much damage you just dealt to it. You're like, we got to do that about 3 or 4 more times, and we'll kill it.
Okay.
Is what you can intuit from that. So nice, great turn, Verkus. Kastan, you're up next. Speed rounding.
Yeah, is there a way that I can get the maximum number of creatures within a 20-foot cube?
Let me look at the map really quick. Rex, to answer your question, that is your suspicion, is that you think if the mage goes down, these guardians will cease to be an issue. So you said a 20-foot radius or a 20-foot sphere?
Cube.
20-foot cube, okay.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get both shield guardians 2 and 3 and the mage.
No. So
the goal is to get the mage. So whomever else, I mean, I guess I can just get the mage and 2, hopefully.
Well, I'm in the same space as the mage pretty much, so I'll be there.
And so is Verkus now, because Verkus just ran forward and stabbed it.
Just hit me.
You're fine.
Unless it's optional, creatures you choose within the cube.
It's not, but I think you guys will be fine.
So Kastan, really quick, your options. You could cast it to hit just the mage. You could cast it to hit the mage, Shield Guardian 2, Eremos, and Verkus. You could cast it to hit Shield Guardian 3, or you could cast it to hit Shield Guardian 3 and 2 and Tide.
No, I'm going to go for the option that includes Shield Guardian 2 and the mage.
Shield Guardian 2, Mage, Verkus, and Eremos?
Yeah, I'm casting Fairy Fire.
Okay.
So I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
Roger that. The mage gets a +1.
25
He
for
should
me.
he should have a disadvantage or something because he's prone and grappled or.
Oh, actually, yeah, for a dex save, so that's an auto fail for him. And then Shield Guardian number 2 also fails. So yeah, both enemies failed. Yeah.
Dope. Yeah. So now they're both cloaked in a geranium pink light, and any attack on them moving forward has advantage.
Nice. Okay, so I'm going to put a little fireworks symbol there for Fairy Fire next to Shield Guardian 2 and the Mage, and that doesn't deal damage; it just illuminates them to give advantage on hits, right?
Correct. Yes. I'm then going to move 10 feet to my left. Cool. Toward Shield Guardian 3, and I'll take an attack with my Starry Form Archer's bow.
On the mage?
On the mage.
Nice.
You get advantage. Actually, you get
It's a straight roll. It's a straight roll because he's prone, so it's disadvantage, but then it's advantage from the Fairy Fire.
Is it disadvantage because it's a spell attack, or because
it's a ranged attack?
But does that apply? Does that apply to spell attacks?
It's still a ranged spell attack, ranged attack.
Yeah, so with the ranged nature of the spell attack, because he's prone, it would be a disadvantage. But because he is restrained, which would give advantage, that cancels out. Yeah. And then with the Fairy Fire, I'd like you to roll at full advantage.
That's good. That makes sense.
So roll twice and take the higher, and then add your spellcasting mod. And again, he has no AC mods, so it's just AC 15.
All right, that's going to be 22 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Hi, Nugget.
I may have startled her when I picked her up, and now she has the hiccups.
Oh, poor thing.
Tell her she's not a fish. That's going to be 7 radiant damage.
Nice.
All right, girl.
Shay, do you want to meet Nugget?
Oh, sorry.
Look.
It's at about 36% health remaining on the mage. Oh, doggies. Haru is right behind my camera, so.
All right, girl. Now you can lay down. Okay.
And then I will move. so I only move 10 feet. So I'll move back 15 feet in the opposite direction.
Perfect. So I've got you 5. You end up 5 feet to the right of where you were when you started your turn.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. Sweet. Tide, you are up next. A sudden doggy appears in your vicinity and jumps into your arms adorably.
Surprise! It's an impulse devourer.
Yes. Roll a wisdom save to be overwhelmed by cuteness.
Be overwhelmed by cuteness. I rolled a natural 17, so it's a 19 in total.
Okay, you're good. You can
I
do
can
what you
take my
want.
turn.
You are 5 feet from Shield Guardian 3. You are engaged with Shield Guardian 2. And so, because it attacked you on your last turn and missed. But you do get a flanking bonus because Eremos is on the other side. Or actually, Eremos is restraining, so he wouldn't be able to provide a flanking. So you're just engaged with number 2. Sorry.
Dope. I will just wail on this mage.
If you move up to wail on, or are you going to wail with a ranged spell attack?
Yeah,
yes,
probably.
that's my thing.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
By whale, he means it's like.
No, I meant if you moved up for a melee, yeah, you provoke an attack of opportunity. But yeah, no, you're good.
He
I don't
means
see Tide as a
actually
melee.
whale.
Yeah.
Turning one of the shield guardians into a whale to just crush
Perfect.
everything.
Let's do it. That worked.
That's not the first time he's done that. He would do it.
I could also do, let me see. Second. This would give me.
If you knock over the Shield Guardian onto the Mage and Eremos. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm here. I'm here for it.
Let's
Do a tabletop maneuver with Castan. Yeah.
Shoot. Okay, for sure I'm gonna have my owl come up and attack it with a shocking grasp. So that's not a ranged spell attack, it's a touch.
That's a melee. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you get advantage.
Advantage. Yeah.
So I got a natural 18
That
plus
hits for sure.
Yeah. And then it's a D8 of thunder damage. And I rolled a 2, but it can't use reactions.
Nice.
And then if my owl is stays there in the moment that I attack, would that do the triple advantage trick that we've got going that would allow me to keep advantage going if I attacked it?
Because he's been so restrained and he has Veracus and Eremos right on top of him, I'm going to say yes.
No, I will quicken spell again so I can guiding bolt it.
Do it!
Get him.
And
Let's hope you get a crit.
I didn't. I was so close. I got a 17 on the die.
That's a hit for sure.
That's still 5d6s
Oh!
at a second level spell that I can. Let me use my spell slot.
5d6.
Mm-hmm.
That could drop it down really close to 0.
Shit.
Do you need more D6s?
No, I've got it. 6, 4. 21 radiant damage.
Nice.
Of its remaining HP, that takes away half of what it had remaining.
That's really good.
Yes. So it is at about 1/6 health remaining.
And it is
total.
glowing even more.
Yeah.
Everyone roll to resist blindness. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Against the blindness.
To resist blindness.
Nat 19. Nice.
Wasted it.
Well, Tide, you have dealt a load of damage to this thing. Well done. Is there anything else you want to do for your turn?
That's my action and bonus action. Use my spell points. And that's that's what I've got.
Shield Guardian 2 is going to turn and try to grapple Eremos off of the Mage.
No!
So you will have to make a contested strength check against the Shield Guardian. So that is going to roll a, let's see. It rolled a 15.
I only got a 10.
Okay, so it is going to take you and chuck you into the wall there. That one, because you can all of you roll a d4, please?
Four.
We got the whole
2, 3, 4.
Well, Eremos, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you are chucked up against the wall and are no longer restraining the mage.
I will take it.
Okay. That is Shield Guardian number 2's turn. Eremos, it is now your turn. So you are knocked prone. You can take time to get up, but you are prone kind of next to the mage and next to Shield Guardian too.
And the mage is still prone. Like you knocked it prone is what you were doing earlier?
The mage is prone, but it's no longer grappled and restrained.
But it is fairy fired and guidance and on the ground.
Yes, in prone, I know.
So this didn't help
My
it too
weapon
much.
is
But...
so mediocre, though. I can do barely anything with it. I'll try. Okay.
You can reach over and just you're both prone next to the mage. You can just reach over and be like, just a ground to ground attack. Just,
No, I'm gonna stand up and attack with the Morningstar.
Okay.
Let's see where we're at. Okay, that was not
with
good.
the fairy fire, you get advantage though.
Yeah, let me try that again.
and guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say it. Name of the Morningstar.
It's all good.
There we go. And my phone predictive text for some reason does not remember Morningstar.
Well,
There we
that
go.
hits.
I hit with minimum damage.
3 damage.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, it's still you're whittling it down. You got it. You're hitting it. So you hit it, and you hear the bones in one of its arms crack, but it still has 7 others. So
And with my bonus action, I will just kick it with my foot. I know I don't have any extra attack, but I will just kick it.
yeah, just for fun, do an unarmed attack. It's,
Okay.
do it. Not an advantage or anything. Just a one
Kick him
unarmed
while
attack.
he's down.
Yeah, kick him while he's down.
Kick him while you're all down.
12. That'll miss.
No, he kind of blocks it away. So good,
That's
valiant
fine.
effort though. I like it. I like
4
it.
of his other arms just catch
I'm
your
done.
foot.
Yeah.
Real quick, Shield Guardian 1 is going to get next to the mage, and it is going to provide the shield faction thing to it. Shield Guardian 5 is going to continue the Bulgura fight. Okay, we'll keep going. So let me just real quick do the Bulgura thing. That's a miss. That's a hit. So that's going to be 2d6 plus 4. It's going to be 10. All right, the Bulgura's still up. My goodness.
Nice.
So that's number 5. Number 3 is going to step forward and attack Tide. Tide, what is your AC currently?
It's currently 13.
AC, I mean, so not HP.
AC
is 13. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to take 2 swings at you. That's a miss. That is a hit.
For how much?
For
Too much.
7 bludgeoning. It rolled pretty low on the
7.
damage.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. So you take a glancing blow on the shoulder as it takes some swings at you. Shield Guardian 4 is going to continue the Bulgura fight.
I don't like that.
Really quick with so both those hit. So that's going to be 9 plus. Okay, so you hear a crash and a roar, and you think the Bulgura is down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, that Shield Guardian is far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And it is probably low on health. Hopefully.
You hear like a cracking. I was gonna propose.
It's demonic. None of
That's the new BBEG is the fiance of the Bulgura going to gain extra planar an army of demons and hunt you guys down for
I've
all
been
eternity.
BBEG this whole time,
What?
summoning demons out of their plane.
I just want that to happen now. Like,
I mean, you never know. You never know.
We were prophesized to cause an interplanar war by
We
bringing
were.
the Bulgura here, and then
You
had
never
to stop
know.
it because we started it.
We were having a nice date on the water, and then poof, he's gone.
Verkus, you see the mage leap to its feet with surprising dexterity, and it is going to attack you with its 7 good arms.
is that 7 attacks?
No.
Okay.
It's just going to... Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
So you are going to take... Let me roll damage here real quick. You take 14 psychic damage.
Jesus.
And you are grappled. And
Okay.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Can I silvery barbs this attack?
What would that
It
do
would
for
just
us?
it would just have to re-roll its
Re-roll.
d20 and take the lower.
Yes, you can.
Yes, please, please, please.
Does a 21 still hit?
God damn
Well,
it.
you don't do you have any of your like you have do you have anything with your Eremos bonds that you can still use?
No. I'm
Okay.
pretty tapped at this
All right.
point.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
same.
giving you
Same.
I'm giving you advantage on your next roll then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would
Okay.
that advantage be able to apply to his intelligence saving throw he's making right now?
I believe so.
Yeah.
He gets advantage on it on another roll.
Mhm.
So yeah, take advantage on that int save.
Natural 20.
Nice.
The first roll was a 2.
Hmm.
-1 is a 1.
One.
Your natural
Oh.
20's a 19.
Yes.
You still that
I'm
succeeds.
not smart.
Good enough.
So
Okay, Shay, give me
Veracus,
that.
you are grappled, and this happens so suddenly, and the mage moves with such terrifying swiftness that it would normally kind of break your brain, but you manage to keep it together so you're not stunned or freaking out, but you are
Okay.
grappled by the mage. And you take that damage, and that is its turn. Veracus, it is now your turn. As an action, you can attempt to escape with a strength save, DC 15, to escape the grapple.
Or you can attempt to stab it in the gut while you're grappled.
Oh, that's
with
true.
No
Yeah.
penalty. No penalty.
Or
Wait, could you?
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Only restrained would do a penalty.
or bonus action,
Missy step.
face step.
Yeah.
You could.
Because I have one left because I didn't use it.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna face step behind it,
That's cool.
That's awesome.
and I just essentially turn into a bunch of leaves,
Mhm.
and then
So it's
appear
just grabbing
behind
the
it.
leaves.
Yeah.
Well, you get advantage on that. You get double advantage on that attack. So roll 3 and take the highest because of the fairy fire, and the guiding bolts, and you're flanking it with Eremos now, and you're behind it. Yeah.
Okay.
Unexpected.
The highest roll was a natural 19, so 27 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Okay.
Is this the sword that's on fire?
Yes.
Mhm.
And I'm adding my Tavusa Flame.
Do it.
Okay. 16 points of damage total. 4 of it was fire.
Nice.
You stab the mage in the back, and your sword comes out the front. Its body is suddenly engulfed in flames. It goes limp as it's dying. The shield guardians suddenly stand up straight and stop moving. The combat is over.
Oh,
That is where we will end.
oh.
I will also say I rolled a 23 on my wisdom save for my blade.
Oh, nice. Okay,
But
good.
it wouldn't have mattered because I killed it.
If he would have failed his int save, would it have been that thing where he is 0, or was this one of those like devouring brain situations?
He would have been stunned, actually.
Oh, that's
Yes.
that sucks
The
too.
mage the mage was a slightly modified Mind Flayer Arcanist stat block.
Mm.
So that would have been its tentacle strike, even though I used the arms. Oh, did we lose
Yeah.
Rex?
I think we lost
Yeah,
Rex.
He's like, oh, we're done.
I'll mess it. I'm putting in the channel really quick. So you guys get 6,000 XP from this. So
Yeah.
you guys are at 12,000 XP total. For everyone.
12,300.
12,300. Yes. So I just posted that in the channel so he can see. And since we've been on for a long time, I'm gonna leave it. You guys were awesome. This was a great session.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rex said he accidentally lost. So we are going to pick up right at the end of this combat next session. So we will go from there as you guys explore this room, and probably will take a long rest to recharge. But you guys have vanquished the Mound of Mol'Karrian Incarnate Part 2. So
Oof.
That's only
Uh,
part 2.
Should we level up now, assuming we're gonna long rest at the end of
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have
Can
to.
we
We don't
say
have
that we just long rest here?
Part 2 of 18. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah.
the next year, we're just in the Mound of Mol'Karrian. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna
Still.
say, I'm like, I am out of spell slots. I am out of face
Yeah.
steps. I am out of wire
I'm out of
shakes. I am
everything.
out of all my things.
Yeah.
I've got
I would-
one second level spell slot left, and that is my resources.
My last second level spell slot was wasted.
So
Ugh.
we will role play the immediate aftermath of this crazy battle next session. But
For sure.
yes, you guys level up. I'll throw it in the Discord so Rex gets it. Yeah. So we will next session we will start at a higher level. Yes.